Hi, this is Soulgazer. So I recently went to Stephen Curry's pop-up shop in Oakland. I went on the grand opening day, and there were about 50 people waiting in line by the time the store was opening. It wasn't that chaotic, not many people knew about it. And once I got in, there were a lot of murals and some of the photos from the past championship, as well as some jerseys. And they also had a couple items there, a bunch of t-shirts and hat, and there was some random like activewear, but it didn't look like it was something I needed, so I didn't pick them up. They also had a basketball. So they had a little display for Curry 6, and they have murals throughout the place. It was about 600 square feet at the retail space, and then on the back there's like a art gallery looking place where they did t-shirt printing. For people that made a purchase that day, you were able to choose from 3 different print style, and they'll print it out for you in your size.
Hi, how's it going? Yeah, I do. The 10?
10 in the top?
Yes.
And then what size are you?
Extra large, please.
Extra large.
Yes.
So I chose 10 year in the town since this is the design that I really liked. Although the other two options look pretty cool too. I was hoping 10 in the town will be one of like the main t-shirt design that they will have, but unfortunately they didn't. It was just with a special printing service.
Oh, yeah.
So silver 10 in the top?
Yes, please.
And this is the t-shirt that they made. So it's on black, and this is silver. Not bad. I'll definitely wear this someday. And of course, I picked this up. Brand new box for Curry 6. New design. Has a circular design on it with a gold foil. It's like a medium gray. The signature is in foil too, as well as this logo. Same thing here. And I got 11 and a half. And this is just a regular print, just white. I actually tried this on in store, and I decided to get another pair, size 11. So I'm going to open size 11. So this is the Curry 6 Christmas edition. This will release on the 26th, so the day after Christmas, on UA.com and a couple different places. But In the Bay Area, we had it first, and I had to pick them up. It feels pretty light. It's low cut again. They kept it with the low cut theme from Curry 5. So it's mostly white and light blue with a little bit of darker blue on the inside. Pretty simple colorway for the Christmas. It feels pretty light. This one doesn't have the caging that Curry 5 had, so this part is not hard shell, it's soft. But they do have a reinforcement tape around here. They have different knitting system than the previous model. Last model they had about this section where they have a stronger stretch. They don't have that here. So with this knit construction being different, they will stretch differently. So the last one, it had stretch area right here in the midsection throughout. But now it's just the throat and the tongue area that has stretch. So it's pretty stretchy here. And this part does not stretch much. And this part has like casing, so it's pretty hard. Whereas knit part, and this area looks like knit, but it's more like a woven fabric. So this doesn't have any stretch either. And this area, this toe box, is pretty narrow. So if you have a wide feet, so there's a little bit less wiggle space for your toe. No stretch around the toe box. And I think this is to remove the casing from the last model. The Curry 5, it had casing around this area. But by taking the casing off from here, it makes it a little bit lighter and a little more flexible too. Same thing was here. They do have a little casing inside, a little bit of reinforcement, but definitely not as hard as Curry 5. Reinforcement here too. And the support on the heel. And the heel cup is here. All stiff, stiff, stiff here too. And then gets a little bit softer here. And a little bit less rubber texture on the surface. Curry 2 had a bunch of them. It was all rubber. It felt like this all over the upper. Curry 4 was like that too. Had big chunk and then knit on the top. Now it's a little bit more organic looking. And this lace lock, it goes around. I'm not sure if this is underneath too. Yes, so I think this goes around the whole thing. I don't know where it ends, but I think it ends here. Either they connect or they just stick together here. So there's some here. And this is an area that might bother some people too because it has a reinforcement tape right underneath. And once again, they did a little bit of knitting throughout the upper. So they wove it in with different width. Turned to a mesh from the midsection to the end. And I think this is to keep it lightweight because there's no reason for you to have a stretch fabric here. And on the midsole, we got mesh layered on top of it. I think this area will rip once you start to wear them often and starts to fall apart depending on how you wear them. So it's throughout this midsection. And it's also inside too. And this is part of the outsole, I think. No. It is separate piece here. This small piece right here is like TPU. Some plastic piece. It's separate from the outsole. And this is where the Curry logo is. It's raised. And for the outsole, for this theme, they have snowflakes and translucent outsole. So this midsole area, this mesh piece extends to the bottom too. So it's all covered in mesh, all these areas. And this is to make it easier to bend. And this part too. And different patterns on the outsole. This part is squared. This one is more like a waffle. And circular pattern here. And then straight waffle and lines. For the lacing system, it's not too bad. It's pretty simple. Nothing that creative, but nothing that bad either. The only UA logo is right here on the back. You barely can see them. And on the tongue. And it says 306, I think. I don't know what that means. No, 36. Yep. And for the insole, says Bay Area and the oak tree together with a snowflake. And I think this is the snowflake that the kids designed at FBCC Kids. Because I remember them talking about it. And this must be it. The insole is not detachable. You probably could pull it out. But I don't think it's made to be. So I won't be touching that today. Yeah, that's about it for the design wise. For Curry 1, 2, and 3, I was wearing size 11. And Curry 4, I was wearing size 11.5 and 12. For Curry 5, I was wearing size 11.5 and size 11. And for Curry 6, I'll go with size 11. I think because there's no casing, the really hard casing on the outside, it's a lot easier to wear and it's a lot more accommodating. I did try on size 11.5 just in case, but size 11.5 was a little too big already that it was hurting at certain spots. So I think I'll rather go with this one. But the problem right now is this knit area by the tongue and the throat is still tight but once this part loosens out a little bit, I think it'll be perfect for my feet. And with the new hover cushioning, I don't feel that much cushion compared to the Boost or anything. So I'll definitely try this on for another month or so, or at least a couple weeks, to see how comfortable these are. So this is just part one. Part two will be a little bit more in depth with how it feels on feet and how comfortable they are. I hope this video will help you out. So for now, I'll go with true to size or size down, half a size if you need to. I will not size up. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as liking the video. Appreciate your support and see you next time.